Judy Kerr, acting coach, author, on-set coach, has taught, nurtured, and guided the success of thousands of actors. She shares a lifetime of techniques and tricks of the trade in her best-selling book, Acting is Everything, an Actor's Guidebook, now in its 11th edition. Judy teaches and lectures throughout the world.
I'm an acting coach, and I've been coaching on set for over 25 years. I also write the best-selling book, which all of you seem to know about, called Acting is Everything. And it's talking about how to have a successful acting career. But I have a big secret for all of you. Everything that it takes to be a master actor is everything that it takes to master your life. What does it take to be a good actor? You have to show up. You have to be conscientious. You have to concentrate. You have to focus. You have to be nice. You have to be kind. You have to be able to tell some funny stories. You have to look like you'll be fun to be around for 10 weeks if you're hired on to a film that's shooting for 10 weeks. And you have to look like you can take care of business. You can take care of the problem that they have, which is filling this part, casting. And if you walk into the office, and let's say you're up for a part on a series, and the lowest paying person on a series makes about $25,000 a week. So you need to walk in like, yeah, I'm worth it to turn on that camera for $25,000 a week. You can't walk in like, yeah, I worked on the script and I'm ready to read. If there's something that you wanted me to do, I think I understand what the character is. Or you walk in and you're ready to do business. Yeah, I know where this character lives. This is how I think. I can do this for you. They'll be much more willing to turn on the cameras with this person than the person who meekly goes in. And all this person is doing is acting as if they belong there. They're walking through their fear. They're saying, yes, I can do this for you. Okay, that's the kind of things that we're going to be talking about in the workshop, and teaching you how to give yourself permission to act as if. It's not that hard. It's acting after all, and all of us are acting all the time, whether we're actors or we're not actors, or we want to be or we hope to be. In your handouts, there's maps talking about if you're going to move to Los Angeles, the exact spot to live. There's a list of free email newsletters to keep you up on what is going on in Los Angeles. There's the casting sites. There's your type, the best pictures to have taken for you, how you'll be cast. All of that is what we're going to be talking about. Everyone, when they walk on the set, at their first day, they're usually afraid. It's like your first date. It's the first day of school, the first time meeting someone, and we all have to walk through that fear. And it reminds me of a story when I was working on Seinfeld. I was the dialogue coach, and Jerry, they decided that Jerry was going to get engaged. George had gotten engaged, and now it was time for Jerry to get engaged. And he wanted to pick someone who was exactly like him. And of course, he wasn't able to stand that for more than 2 episodes and had to get rid of her. But it was going to be very funny. And they searched and they auditioned. A lot of people didn't know what they were going to do. Finally, Jerry had the stroke of genius of Janeane Garofalo. And when you really think about it, they are a lot alike. Their sense of humor, they even kind of look alike. And so, and they both, you know, how they can riff and put things down, make them less than. And so it was such a big deal to get Janeane there on the set. And because she was working in New York, and she had an old script that was 4 days old when we'd done the table read. And so she flew in from New York. She landed here. They rushed her in. She got into makeup, and they brought her to the set. They were shooting the scene. They were shooting 2 scenes ahead of time, and that night they would do the audience show. And the first scene that they were shooting was her making out with Jerry. sitting on the couch in the apartment. Well, you know, that's a little uncomfortable even with someone you're dating, you know. And so we were running the lines, and I hadn't really thought about that, except it's in the scene. And she said, you know, Judy, I've really never kissed on camera before. And I said, oh, you haven't? And she said, no, I'm kind of worried about it. And she and Jerry had met once a few years before at a club or something, but they'd certainly never kissed, never been together. And so I said, well, you know what? Because, of course, all the lines had changed. So I said, I think Jerry will take care of that. But let's get these lines down, then we'll go into the set. And so I brought her into the set, into Jerry, because Jerry was, you know, doing something else and just had come down to the set. And they were glad to see each other. And I said, Jerry, you know, it's Janine's first kiss. And he said, oh. He said, I'll take care of the kissing. Don't worry about anything. I'll take care of it. And so, and they didn't rehearse the kissing when they were just doing their rehearsal. And they ran one line, their lines, so the cameras could block it. And then I brought Janine back, and we finished with getting the lines down. She got them down very fast. And she did go in, and from what I've heard, it isn't so hard to kiss Jerry. He's a pretty good kisser. So the scene went great. And I'm telling that story to tell you two very important things. Janine showed up. She was afraid. She didn't know how it was going to be. She asked for help. She told me the story. I was able to smooth the way. And Jerry, the champion that he is, was able to take care of her. He was nice. He was just made her feel totally at home on his set. That's how we all want to be when we're working. Okay, the first one is mad. You're going to count from 1 to 5, and the maddest you've ever been, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, now sad. And this is your saddest day. 1 to 5, and action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And now glad. That day you won the Oscar. Okay, and glad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, you guys. That is tapping into your emotions. And whether you're acting or you're in real life, you want to feel and be alive every single moment. Some things we have to hide from for a while, but then we can use them as our acting tool. So no matter what happens, we use it all. And you want to do that in life as well. You know, I've heard people say, gee, I don't know how to get mad. Well, they're missing some really exciting moments in life. You know, we got to get mad. So, and then, so that was just using numbers, pretending like you were saying some words that, which acting is. You have a script, and these words are code for what you would be saying from your life. But now I'm going to give you one word, and it's all right. And you're all going to say it together, but I'm going to give you the cue line. Okay? You just won the $2 million lottery. Good. We need to talk. I'm sorry. We're going to have to put your dog to sleep. You are the best looking one in the room. Give yourselves a hand. Now we're going to be moving on, and we're going to be doing the scripts. But you see, we did our relaxation. We did this where you warm up the emotions, and then you get your scripts, and you make them look like the truth. You have to be authentic. You have to be authentic as a person, and we have to learn how to be authentic. Many of us have stuff that we have to take off to find out who we authentically are. And then we can play characters who are authentic and who are telling the truth. And we watch them on the big screen. We watch them in our living room and we go, oh my gosh, I remember feeling like that. And that's our job as actors, to move the audience. And as people, it's letting other people know who we are.